Welcome everybody. It is Crypto Moose, and it's time to get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. What can I say? You have all seen the thumbnail. Bitcoin currently is above 34,000 USD. And that is because there is a new ETF called the IBTC ETF. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And it's nice. So the moose has been singing all day. Well, all night, I guess. So it just happened like a couple hours ago. So anyways, that's what we're going to talk about. For those of you that have already tuned into this channel before, thank you so much for tuning in again. Make sure that you are subscribed and like this video, because that's how we're going to get more content to you all. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and we have a lot of content going forward. So this is not just an educational / news channel. This is going to be a channel where we're going to be doing a lot more live streams, and you're going to be able to ask questions, get some feedback. So I've seen a few bull markets and bear markets. And yeah, so let's dive right into it. So on the screen, we are looking at CoinMarketCap, okay? And right now, we are at a $1.28 trillion market cap, and it's been a long time coming. So for those of you that have been in this bear market, it's been very difficult. But again, DCAN, right? Not financial advice, but I've been sharing why I've been buying more Bitcoin, why I've been buying more Cardano. So again, we're up 21%, and we're at what, 34,500. It's fluctuating a lot right now. But at the end of the day, what I want to get at in this video is that you want to think long term. So basically anything and everything can happen over the next couple days, next couple months, couple years. And before the halving, that's really when you want to ideally position yourself into the crypto space. And you want to get into some of the top projects. So that's what we talk about quite a bit here on the channel. And Bitcoin is really the store of value. It's really the first and the most successful cryptocurrency with the proof of work protocol. And, you know, it's just been a beauty day. It's been a great day, right? You know, I actually just launched a new crypto course, and then this happened. I'm like, dude, what better timing than that, right? So comment down below, how much Bitcoin do you have? Do you think this will last a long time? In my opinion, I think it's going to fluctuate. We're going to see it go up, down, but perhaps we've seen the low. That's kind of what I'm expecting. You know, I've kind of been talking about it, especially with Cardano. I don't see us going under 25 cents with data. Currently, if we take a look here, Cardano, we're at 28 cents now. So we're up 15%. Cardano's 40% of my portfolio. And a couple of other projects have been absolutely crushing it. So we got, you know, Sneck, that's up like 40%, at least at one point, I'm pretty sure. We have Pulse Chain, which I've been talking about. And, you know, some of these projects I'm not as bullish long-term. I almost spilled my coffee. Some projects, you know, I like to invest into because I think they are strong, good assets for the next 5-10 years. And there are others where I like them now, but I may not like them as much in a couple months, couple weeks. So you got to keep your eye out on some of those as well. So comment down below your top crypto holdings. I would definitely like to know what they are. So the main reason that we're seeing this is because of the BlackRock spot ETF. So that is an exchange traded fund. So what this allows for is for large institutions to have a product essentially for people to invest into Bitcoin, right? So instead of buying Bitcoin where it's not regulated, now we have, you know, an exchange traded fund where, you know, you can begin to invest into. So you're talking about big banks, big institutions, etc. So we'll read some of this as well. And this was the major kind of like Twitter post that really went, you know, kind of nuts. So you got all these retweets. I might as well retweet it with my channel. So here we go. This is what we're taking a look at. I know it's a little bit boring, But here you can see the IBTC 46438F101 iShares Bitcoin TRSHS. So if we take a look here, the iShares Bitcoin Trust has been listed on the DTCC, the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, which clears NASDAQ trades. Okay, so this is what you want for, the ability for institutions to invest into Bitcoin, right? So, you could imagine that you have millions of dollars and billions of dollars. If you're, Fidelity, if you're a insurance company and you manage a lot of other people's money, it's a different game. Here on the channel, I feel like I'm primarily speaking to other individuals like myself, where you don't have billions, you probably don't have millions, but you have a couple $100, a couple $1,000, and you want to get into crypto. And hopefully by the end of you participating in this long enough, you can build yourself up to hundreds of thousands and millions, right? So the point is that this is a mechanism. This is a way for larger entities to buy crypto, because they have to do it in a, how do you put it? They have to do it in a regulated fashion, right? They can't just buy Bitcoin and, not manage it properly. They have, fiduciary responsibilities in some regard as well. Okay, so this is kind of the big headline, and it's really cool to see, right? And that is why we are seeing a huge spike. This will probably go to 1.3 trillion, probably within like 5-10 minutes. Oh, it's going down. It's going down. You got to remember, this is very volatile, right? But what is interesting about Bitcoin, and I'm going to put up another chart here. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. Comment down below. How big of news do you think this is? And let's see. I'm going to go to the Bitcoin halving countdown. I like this a lot. So the Bitcoin halving, meaning, the next time where the amount of new supply of Bitcoin that get distributed to miners gets cut in half, is in 180 days, right? So how many months is that? 5 months, right? 5 times 3, would that be, I don't know. Moose doesn't know. So the estimate date is April 21st, 2024. Now, typically Bitcoin will get a huge pump around the halving time, okay? We're not going to get into exactly when. It's always different. Even now, like Bitcoin's at 30,000. It's more expensive than it was a couple, the lows are much higher than they used to be. So there are a lot of variables. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but from what I've experienced in the past, you typically want to acquire Bitcoin a couple months to, a month before the halving, because after that, it just goes parabolic. So there are cycles. I've seen them. So again, what is the halving? We could even read it a little bit. Block halving events happen every 4 years, or 210,000 blocks on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's initial block reward was 50 Bitcoin. So if you were in early, that's why you would have done so well. And it wasn't as difficult to mine for Bitcoin, whereas now there's more competition, etc. Right? So the current block reward is 6.25 BTC. The next block reward will be 3.125 BTC. Okay? So so that's current. So right now, if you're mining, you can, you get the possibility, you mine some new Bitcoin of the new supply, and, you'd get 6.2 Bitcoin. But now it's going to be like 3. So that adds to a lot of scarcity. So this lowers the rate at which Bitcoins are generated. The halving is periodical and programmed into Bitcoin's code. So again, there's only 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be in existence. And to get 1 Bitcoin is a huge milestone, because, there's only 21, there's a lot, but I mean, think about it. If you're a millionaire, not every millionaire is going to be able to own 1 Bitcoin in the US, and that's just the US. So yeah, it's one way to think about it. So Bitcoin is obviously a great store of value. We're also seeing wars go around, and conflict And from my opinion, I think it's going to continue. As long as you can profit off of wars, I don't see it going away. I'm not going to touch on any more than that, though, on that regard. So we're going to keep this pretty Bitcoin friendly. So that's the major news. Again, we're going to hit it with another refresh. We're just using CoinMarketCap. And let's take a look at a couple of other projects. So my top projects, and I went over it in a recent video. I'm very transparent about this. These are projects that I think are the best, and I'll talk about it briefly. Number one, we have Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin moves the market, and the reason being is because Bitcoin accounts for the majority of the market cap. In fact, I believe it's like 50%, 53% today. So we have Bitcoin, number one. It's a great cryptocurrency. It's boring compared to others, but boring is good sometimes as well. Number two, we got ADA Cardano. This is my largest crypto position. I talk about it all the time here. I like Cardano. It's proof of stake. You can get into ISPOs. I enjoy the token. I believe in the project. And quite frankly, I like being part of something that gives a lot of hope to individuals across the globe, right? Next, we have DOT. So it's going to be Polkadot, Gavin Wood's project. Awesome. More of a, big project. Then we have Meld. Meld is a more risky project, huge upside, non-custodial lending and borrowing. They have their apps, great project. Then we have Kopi, Cornucopias. Cornucopias, they're building a MMORPG video game, and it's going to be sweet. They got NFTs, they have land for sale, and it's built on the Cardano blockchain. And their token, it's also with Binance Smart Chain as well. Kopi is sweet. Right now it's like a penny, maybe 3 pennies, and I think it's going to go to a couple bucks. So that's the big sleeper. Not financial advice. Nothing on this list is financial advice. These are projects that I understand, and they're in my zone that I'm swinging at. Next is Atom. So Cosmos. I do like Cosmos a lot. You get, it's a great staking project where you can earn 20% even through like your ledger, which is really cool. So Cosmos is sweet, very important for interoperability. Next is Hex. Hex has been doing outstandingly well. Hex is basically a solution for Ethereum for, I guess you could say faster transactions or more cost-effective transactions. So that's all we're going to talk about right now. Sunday, so it's going to be Sunday Swap, a decentralized exchange for Cardano. Very cheap. That one's the riskiest of all these, but has huge upside, right? The next one is GLMR, so that's Moon River or Moonbeam, one or the other. Kind of like an Ethereum all-in-one blockchain, so that's really cool. And then you have USDC, a stable coin. So USDC right here, it's a top 10, and it's just a stable coin, but I like it because you can pair USDC and do yield farming, and it really educates you a lot with crypto, okay? So those are my top picks. I wanted to add that into this video. So if you don't know where to start, just write down on a piece of paper, right? I talk about this on the channel. Write those tokens down. Go investigate them yourself, right? For me, that's my go-to. You should have those tokens on your phone. So when you get some money and you are able to deploy some capital into crypto, you know where to put it, okay? So that's just my advice, not telling you to invest in any of those. Okay, so the market's really cool right now. What's doing hot right now? Pepe, freaking Pepe. So meme coins, these are going to do very well. Chainlink has gone down despite the massive news today. Perhaps they had a little bit of info before us. Okay, so that's about it. I want to keep it short and sweet. Again, subscribe, check out the channel. We have tons of videos. There's, in fact, 336 videos. We got to get this channel to 10,000 subs, hopefully by the end of 2024. So we're going to continue to grow that. Also, we just launched, we're going to hit it with the refresh. We have 52 students. So with the refresh, we still have 52. So this is a complete crypto and NFT course. So I spent 15 months building this with Phil Ebner, And Phil's got like 2 or 3 million students on Udemy. I've got like 500,000 myself. So together we are trying to reach as many students as possible. So for those of you that want to learn about cryptos and NFTs, you don't know where to start, you don't know how to set up a wallet, check out this course. We have a link in the description for you. It will save you up to 90% off. And that's only going to be there for a couple days. Okay. So it's 7 hours of content. You get the workbook. I just want to mention that you should check out the preview videos and see if it's a good fit for you. So there's 91 lectures. You learn all of this. So blockchain 101, crypto wallets, sending, receiving, buying, swapping, top crypto projects, staking, protecting your assets. I cannot teach you in person as good as you will learn by yourself. I mean, you watch an hour a night for a week, you're a pro at crypto. You're a pro, okay? And yeah, I'm really excited about this. So by the way, we have tons of online courses. So if you go on Udemy, and we have links for you, there are tons of these. We also have a masterclass. We've got video, drawing, etc. But specifically for crypto, I've got a few of those. We got a 10-day crypto challenge. So I wanted to mention that for you. Now, if you're looking for something for free, if you want to educate yourself on Cardano, which I wish I had a course like this, we have the free Cardano mini course. So check that out. It's 60 minutes. You just got to put in your email. It also comes with the workbook. You get downloadable material. Okay. So you learn what is ADA, a wallet setup, and it's fun. It's fun, right? You get a cup of coffee. That's how excited I am about it. Get yourself a cup of coffee, make some hot chocolate, watch the videos, get a notepad, and it's not like school. School can be boring. This is visual, and it's cool because you can make money right away after taking these courses. It's very possible. Okay. So that's about it. I just wanted to go over that. We will check it one more time. The market's been going nuts today. So Bitcoin really, it hit over 35,000 at one point, which is really, really cool to see. Again, short term, I don't know what's going to happen. I assume it's going to be good news. Midterm, we may get a pullback. And then long term, Bitcoin it's going to the moon, right? So with that being said, the moose is loose. We will see you all. We have a lot more content coming out this week. Cheers, everybody.